Hello, everyone. I am Cassandra Herbert with Zest and Harmony, and this is my weekly video on foods. And sometimes I do like, is this a healthy snack or not? Sometimes I do food demos. But today I'm going to talk about some key ingredients to add to soups. It's that time of year, right? Autumn time where we're just craving like soup. I know I am. Especially as we go into winter time. And so today I want to show you this lovely soup. Okay, maybe not. Well, I'm going to show you this way. Yes, there we go. So what does this soup have in it? It has Catalina beans. It has sweet potatoes. It has, let's see, sweet potatoes, Catalina, acorn squash, kale, and turmeric, black pepper, oregano. And the ingredients that I'm going to talk about are some unexpected ingredients. It also has garlic in it and it has onions in it. And I'll be posting the recipe for that soup. I made it today. This morning, before I came to my office, I made it in my Instapot. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, guess what? If you don't have an Instant Pot, I recommend that you put that on your wish list for the holidays. See if somebody buys that for you. If you're a cook, that is a great kitchen appliance that you need to have. All right, I love it. Best investment ever. So, what did I put in here that is nutrient rich, that is going to help boost my immune system, support my digestive, help with my mood, help with balancing my hormones, plus is mineral rich, that has potassium and iodine and what else? Iodine and magnesium in it. Okay, it's not just one thing, it's actually three things. The first is ashwagandha root. Have you all had ashwagandha root? Ashwagandha. Let me tell you, ashwagandha is a great adaptogenic herb. And you can get it in the root, you can get it in a bigger root, you can get it in capsules, you can get it in powder. And for some reason, I have been really wanting ashwagandha root over the last couple weeks. I've been adding the powder to my smoothies. I'm going to have to do a demonstration on a smoothie for you all that has ashwagandha. And then as I was reviewing what are the benefits of ashwagandha, I realized what my body's trying to tell me, because I am, I guess, premenopausal. And I've started having hot flashes, and actually ashwagandha helps with menopausal symptoms for us women who are going through that. So it helps with anxiety, it helps with the mood, and it helps decrease hot flashes. So now I recognize why my body has been like wanting to grab this. This is another tip. Really listening to your body and seeing what you have in your house and seeing what you're being drawn to. So the other thing that this has to do is it helps to improve resistance to stress. And studies have shown that they think that it has some mechanism in decreasing cortisol, which is so great for us busy professional real life superwoman, right? Stress, gotta get it done, gotta get our to-do list done, right? Well, ashwagandha will help us, help decrease that cortisol, which means that then if our cortisol levels are decreased, we're going to have more balanced blood sugars, we're going to have better mood and better energy. This also helps to increase sexual desire. It helps to reduce tension and increase sexual desire. So if you're needing some of that, for men and women, ashwagandha does that. So I added some of that, and I'm going to tell you how I did that. But before I do, I want to tell you about astragalus root, another adaptogenic herb. Now, this also helps to lower cortisol. It also is anti-inflammatory, and it helps to boost the immune system, right? That is what we need, immune system support during these autumn months and as we go into the winter. Now, the third thing that I added was wild Atlantic kombu. How many of you have had kombu? Okay, so this is a seaweed. It is a seaweed, and let me tell you, this is rich in vitamins and minerals, and some of those minerals include magnesium, iodine, chromium, B6, potassium, and sodium. So the vitamin is the B6. Oh my goodness. So you get these, and you want to make sure you're getting it from like a reputable company, because a lot of times these can have toxins in it. But this is tested for chemical, heavy metal, fuel oil, radiation, and bacteriological pollution. And so it meets all OCI organic standards for sustainable harvesting and handling. Yes. And let me tell you, you can add this to any soup. Well, you could also add this to salads and stuff. But when you do this, it enhances the flavor and it tenderizes high protein meals like beans. So that's going to help so that you're not having all those digestive issues, you know, from the beans. Yes, but I also soak my beans. I soaked my beans and I allowed them to soak probably for 24 hours or more and started to sprout. All right, so these ingredients. So you might think, oh my goodness, you have this floating around. It's a bit woody, which it is, because if you look at this, it looks a little bit woody. Can you see that? Yeah. So what I did is I have these tea bags that are non-bleached, organic cotton or something, tea bags. And so I just put a tablespoon of each of these, this and the astragalus in here, went like this, tied it up, put it in the Instant Pot. When I put all the other ingredients in it, yum, yum, yum. And then I just put a strip of the kombu in it, right in there, and let it cook. Now the one thing I did is I added the onions, the sweet potatoes, and the beans. And the broth, I had 2 cartons of broth, and then I added some turmeric, and I added some pepper and some sea salt and some garlic, and then I put that on and let that cook for like 13 minutes. It probably could have cooked for 15 minutes. I like my beans a little softer, but I roasted the acorn squash because that was too difficult to cut this morning. I roasted that, and then when it was done, I opened it and I added, when it was finished cooking, after the 13 minutes, I added the roasted acorn squash and the kale. Yum! Yum! Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. In fact, I'm going to have some right now, right in front of y'all. Yes, yes. Look at that. Look at, wow. Looks a little slimy, so maybe that's that acorn squash, but I gotta warm it up a little bit. I've been talking too much. Oh my goodness, so good. But those are key ways you can add the astragalus, the ashwaganda, the kombu to any soup, chili, or stew that you're going to make. It doesn't change the flavor of it. And guess what? It's going to support your mental health, your digestive health, your blood sugar, your immune system. Oh my goodness. So good and so good for you. Again, I'm Cassandra Herbert with Zest and Harmony, supporting the busy professional real-life superwoman to feel healthy, happy, energized, and at ease by learning about the medicines of the earth, food, herbs, and essential oils. Until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye-bye.